Hi everyone, I'm Mike and welcome to the channel. Today guys, I thought it'd be a great time to put up a video on how to keep yourself safe and warm in these upcoming winter months that are on their way. I've done this technique myself. I know it works. It helped me out one time when I was on the AT and the temperatures got down to at least 15 degrees lower than they should have. And if I didn't know this technique, it would have been a rough night. Could have been a dangerous night. So I thought, winter's coming in. Some people may not know this. I'm going to show you how simple it is. I'm actually going to make this a two-part series. This video is going to be focusing on how to make one. I'm going to temp out the water bottles. I'm going to show you the temperature that these bottles can actually get up to and how effective they are keeping you warm. And then I'm going to time them and see how long that temperature lasts, to see how long it stays productive. And the next part in this series is going to be what container will keep the heat the longest and how hot each container will be. I'm going to be using, of course, a Nalgene bottle, which most of us carry with us when we're on the trail. I'm going to test this method in two other popular water carriers and see how well they do against each other and see actually who's going to be the hottest. Even I'm not even sure on that one. These are the things you'll need to make your water babies. This is, well, you don't need this, but this is my wind block for today because it is a little breezy. Of course, your stove, your pot or kettle, which you're going to heat your water in, your fuel source. And today I'm going to be showing you it in a Nalgene bottle. The best thing to do is pour your water into the kettle. That way you have the exact amount that'll go back into your bottle. You don't want it spilling over. I have some other options today too. One, because it's a mild day, I'm going to use this towel to kind of represent your sleeping bag. That way, if it's really cold, the sleeping bag will hold more insulation. And since it's a cool day today, I think the temperature is about 65, I'm going to use this to dissipate the heat. I'm going to see how long it stays hot too. I'm curious on the length of time, just so even I know in the future. But let's get to it. Pretty simple. There's my kettle, my favorite kettle. I think I'm going to have to get a new one soon. My favorite stove. Don't knock that over. Let's get her opened up. Well, of course, any stove you use will work. This is just the one I'm going to work for the video. This is a great skill to know. You never know if in the middle of the night something fails on you and you're going to need some extra heat. And this will work. Okay, we're going to keep that like that. We're going to put, oh, well, that's where I keep my filter. I'll probably be looking for that later. Now let's get the stove on. She is roaring. And I'm going to pour a whole bottle of water in here. That way when it heats up to boiling, it will go exactly back. I'm going to put this on, get this water to boil, bring you back. The wind has calmed down, so I do not need my windscreen. What you want to do is remember that when you go pour this in here, this is going to get extremely hot, so it's best to have something wrapped around it to protect your hands, and then we'll temp it out afterwards. A shirt, paper towel, napkin, anything like that will work. But this can and has saved me one night when it got extremely cold and my bag was not keeping me warm enough. Okay, water's in. Let's get the cap on. Whew, man, she's hot. And I'll be right back and temp this out. Let's put that down right there. Wow, that bottle is reading 156 degrees. 157, 156, 157 degrees. What I'm going to do is wrap that up as if it was in a sleeping bag. We're going to see how long that lasts at that temperature and how long you roughly got. So I'm going to start the timer now and I'll bring you guys back in a little bit. And I wrapped the water bottle up in a little piece of cloth that I have, little rag, and it is temping out, even wrapped up, at 115 degrees, 116 degrees. So the rest of the heat is inside. But we're going to see how fast that dissipates and how long that lasts. Okay, it's now been 1 hour since this has been out here. I'm going to temp it and see where it's at. After an hour, she looks like she's at 119 or 120. I'm actually running the tester over different spots to see where it's at. And I would say it's anywhere from 115 to 120 right now after 1 hour. Let's see how she does after 2, but this is definitely proof that this can get you out of a hypothermic state. Okay, it's now been 2 hours. We're going to check this Nalgene bottle and see how she is after 2 hours. She's still temping out at 107 degrees. That is pretty impressive. Let's see how it is with the wrap off. And I can tell you, it is still very warm to the touch, of course. Okay, so without the wrap, it's still temping out at almost 117 degrees, 118. That is impressive. So after 2 hours of having that boiling water in there, I knocked my lip thing over. After 2 hours of having in there, it still temps out at 118 degrees. I've got to say, even I'm surprised. I didn't expect that to get to 156 degrees in temperature. Whew, man, that's hot. I knew they got hot, but I didn't know that hot. So it's a good thing to know. It can keep you safe in these cold months that are coming up. Or if you're going to do any low temperature camping like I do, it could save you, keep you out of hypothermia. As always, thanks for watching, guys. I'll talk to you again real soon. I'm out.